Yeah, no, this isn't the jersey. I got this hat yesterday, which means that I now have my Rick and Morty shirt. The shirt was made for me by my wife, and I have a Rick and Morty hat. And yes, I'm an adult, and I can dress like this if I want to. That out of the that out of the way. Yeah, I looked at this in the mirror like, man, that has a lot of colors. It's awfully loud. I still think my wife lets me dress this way so she can find me in a crowd. Anyways, so we finished watching Rick and Morty Season 3 last night. We power watched it. I have to say, Yvonne laughed more as the season went along. I really think she enjoys the show. It's just so offensive and politically incorrect that she doesn't... I sometimes wonder if she doesn't want to admit it, but yeah, she laughed at some stuff last night. So here's the questions I came out of this season with. Is Beth a clone? And it's funny because at the end of the episode, previous, where she's like, so you could make a clone of me and I would never know, and then the other me's out doing whatever, and then when I come back, you just get rid of the clone. He's like, yep. And then it ended, and I said to Yvonne, I said, so we don't know if Beth's a clone moving forward. We have no idea if Beth's a clone. Is she a clone? We'll have to wait till next season to find out. There was a if you blink, you miss it. Mr. Meeseek's cameo while they were imprisoned. And there were parts of this season that I really found hilarious, to the point where I know it's going to take them forever to make season 4. It's got a tentative release date of next year, and that sounds about right. So yeah, we got a decade of episodes to go, and I'm excited about it. I thought the arguments between Rick and the president were really funny. I thought when they were arguing about the selfie in the office, that was one of the funniest back and forths ever, and I've been in the middle of those arguments. I have started those arguments, and those arguments can be the most fun for you and the most frustrating for somebody listening to it. Somebody listening to us like, okay, no, seriously, just stop. Just, no, let it go. Drop it. Make him drop it. I'm not dropping, make him drop it. And that's the argument. And it was really funny to watch him go back and forth with the president. And just if you touch him, you die. And it's not explained at the time, and other people touch him after and they don't die, but it's like, it's this beautiful, wonderful moment that only Rick and Morty can have. There are a lot of jokes in there that I'm not going to repeat on here that are very offensive. But I'm excited for season 4. And I like that the show made all these changes. And now it's kind of gone back. But it hasn't. Because as soon... See, and here's the thing, too. The whole Beth thing. I'm circling back to Beth. So Beth. She's not a clone. And Rick really wanted to make sure that it was clear that it wasn't a clone. But think about it. He's put a clone in her place. He knows that if he has to shoot the clone and make another clone, and if it becomes known by the kids that it's a clone, then who are the kids living with? It's going to throw everything off. It's going to just, cause all kinds of havoc, which is exactly what he promised Beth wouldn't happen. So, of course, he's going to show up. He's not going to want Beth to get back together with Jerry, but the fact that Beth is getting back together with Jerry is why I think she's a clone. I honestly do. And it's funny because when Jerry's doing the telekinesis and he's dating a blue alien, I'm like, it's a different turn. And I didn't know if they'd keep it. I thought, this show is so whacked out of its brain that they might just keep a blue alien in here for a while. And then, and I know I'm skipping around, but then I think one of my favorite moments of this season, and I asked the question video the other day, and I answered it. I answered it by watching the show. The answering machine. At the end, when the alien's calling Jerry and saying, I'm coming to kill you, and then the next message was, hey, Jerry, yeah, it's Rick. Killed the alien that was coming to kill you, the blue guy, so yeah, don't worry about it. If he didn't care about Jerry, he would have let the blue alien guy kill him. So I thought that was very telling. And I think this whole season, you see these really horrible monsters. Rick doesn't even react anymore. None of them are a threat to him. He gets his arm taken off in Fruipy Land. Not a big deal. He's ready for it, which I thought was odd. I'm like, oh, okay, has he lost his arm before? And then I remember that at the start of this season he skipped bodies, what, 3 times? And doesn't matter. To him now, the whole universe is just sort of, eh. But he cares about Beth. And it doesn't matter that it's not C-137 Beth. He cares about Beth in her various forms. I have to say, Evil Morty running the Citadel is an amazing turn. That I can't wait in season 4 to see that pay off, or 5, or never. Because Dan Harmon likes to dick us around. Look at the end. Look at the end credits for season 4. Okay, at the end of the season, who comes in? Poopy Butthole. And he's like, I got a kid, and I went to school, and I got this. And I'll see maybe next season we'll have a grandchild. And it's like, yeah. So they're just dicking us around, and they know they're dicking us around, and it's really funny. I can't grade the seasons because I think one of the beautiful things of Rick and Morty, whether you're watching season 1, 2, or 3, it all just flows. It all flows. It's all completely offensive and as incorrect politically as you can get, and yet it is hilarious. And I know it's not for everybody, but man, those of us that appreciate Rick and Morty, it's kind of sort of awesome. So there you go. Season 3's in the books for me, and let me know your thoughts on this season as it compares to others. Is Beth a clone? And we remember, she's identical and has the exact same memories, but is this Beth a clone? And what does the future hold for... Is the Jessica thing going to go anywhere? Because they bring it in, and Jessica was kind of more personally relatable with Morty this year than before, other than, of course, in the Cronenberg universe. You know, the one that got messed up. The main universe. Where everybody's Cronenbergs. That was messed up too. That Cronenberg universe, when they went back to it, that was pretty messed up. There's a lot of messed up stuff in season 3. Let me know your favorite moments, least favorite moments even. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video, and I do have a Meeseeks hockey jersey that will come soon. It was a pre-order of Geeky Jerseys, so I'm just waiting on it. But I've got the Rick and Morty hat and the shirt, so. And I've got a jersey coming for Flash. So I'll be able to talk about Flash wearing a hockey jersey and a hat for Flash. So there you go. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hit like and subscribe, as I said. And I'll talk to you again soon.